Here at IMSA, we do what we can to support veterans and veteran organizations. We try to, when we can, depending on the position, try to hire men and women veterans as they come out of the service. Tonight, we've been invited by Bunker Labs to be a part of a panel discussion and networking event here in Chattanooga at Odd Story Brewing. The purpose of the event is to bring together community leaders and veterans really to talk about veteran entrepreneurship and how to connect veterans to community organizations that help move small businesses forward. So we thought we would take the opportunity to do a little video here on our Life and Events channel and bring you guys along.
How many have never been to a Bunker event before? It's your first event? Great. So Bunker Labs is a national nonprofit where there's 20 chapters around the country, and we exist to do one thing, to connect business leaders to military leaders.
So the Small Business Development Center, there's 1,000 centers across the United States, and some of you have been in other areas. You might be familiar with the Small Business Development Centers in that area where you live. But it is a counseling arm of the Small Business Administration. So we provide no-cost counseling as much as you want, one-on-one counseling with business counselors.
So I'm the newly appointed Director of Small Business and Entrepreneurship at the Chamber. I run the incubator over on the North Shore. So you probably passed us a gazillion times, but we are that gold mine at the corner of Cherokee and Manufacturers. We have about 66 businesses in there, I believe, and work in close partnership with the TSBDC. I've only been there a little over 30 days, so a lot of things are new, but one of the things that I'm working on is amplifying the stories that are inside the building and creating internal and external engagement with the businesses in there.
And so naturally, Chattanooga is a perfect place if you're going to have a maritime security company, right?
Yes.
Why don't you tell people why you moved from the coast of Florida to Chattanooga for your coastal business?
Well, there's water here. I mean, you got the river.
That's
why I always have to. Everybody always asks me that question, so I'm like, there is a river here. You know, maybe you didn't know. It goes right through.
That's true. Yeah, it'll take you a little longer, but you'll get there.
No, I appreciate you asking us to speak, and I first apologize because Dan reached out to my business partner Frank, who's probably much better at this than I am, but he's in Florida, so you got kind of the backup singer tonight. So I apologize.
You're off to a great start
for that. They say in those classes you should tell a joke and kind of get everybody like, oh, he was funny. He was a great speaker. I loved it. What did he say? I don't know, but the joke was good. When we started this software journey, I'm very left brain, like everything's Excel spreadsheet. I analyze everything, and we said, we can't do what we want to do with this software in South Florida. The infrastructure is way too expensive. There's too much risk when it comes to weather and a number of other factors. So we developed 5 evaluating factors to determine anywhere in the world that we could locate kind of our main operations and development center. So we looked at internet infrastructure was number 1, power infrastructure was number 2, outside of a major metropolitan area number 3, outside the confluence of major weather events number 4, and in a place that had a decent kind of community and outdoor space that people would really enjoy living that was still close enough to large cities. So we put all of that together with power and internet being number 1 and number 2, and we came up with Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I was a Navy corpsman, served with the Marine Corps in Vietnam, front line, learned a little bit about bandages, as you can imagine, but then when I came back home, I was stationed at Pensacola area in a dispensary, and I learned how to do suturing, do lab work, EKGs, other sophisticated products in the military, in the medical work. So I decided that I wasn't smart enough to be a doctor, wasn't even smart enough to be a nurse, but I could be smart enough to sell something. So I started selling medical equipment.
The difference between people that have ideas and people that get stuff done is the person. Right? And so there's no new idea. If you have an idea, and it can be the same idea as somebody sitting right next to you, if you have the grit to get something done, and that's what our program is about, finding that grit in you, then you'll get it done, and you'll be the winner.
hope you guys really enjoyed being with us as part of this event tonight in Bunker Labs. We really want to try to promote veteran organizations and especially veteran entrepreneurs, so this will not be the last one of these that you see on our Life and Events channel. We always remind you, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get notified when we put out new videos. We invite you to connect to us through our social media that's detailed in the banner above and also in the comments section below. And as with everything, if there's anything that we can do for you here at IMSA, don't hesitate to reach out to us because we're always happy to steer you in the right direction.